Welcome back to this Guild Wars Let's Play. Your Sambo and Seraphis Heals a Lot, my ridiculously named toon, courtesy of the wonderful Regina Lacerda, who's standing right beside me. How are you today, Reggie?
I'm not too bad, but I think you need to stop ribbing the name of your character. I put a lot of thought and hard effort into that name. You know, like it took a couple of seconds.
Yeah, at least a couple of seconds. Whoops, some guy's standing on me now.
Oh, hello.
Hello. All right. So not only do I have... Oh, there's someone else as well. You know what? It must be the name. It must be the name that you spent so many seconds thinking of. Thank you for that. That is bringing... I'm like the Pied Piper of Hamelin, bringing players from left, right and centre. Anyway, as always...
people are really attracted to you. They gravitate towards you.
Yeah, to Seraphis Heals a Lot. Yeah, great. I would say it's a pleasure to see you, but I'm not so sure anymore. I think that this episode's going to just be even worse than other ones. Are you in a cheeky mood, perhaps?
What, as opposed to when?
Yeah, actually, good point. When are you not in a cheeky mood? But of course, as always, it's an absolute pleasure to have you along for the ride. Hope you've had a good week, and you guys out there in viewerland as well, I hope you've all had a good week. We're here in Ashford Abbey, which is where we left off last time. And we've got a couple of things to do. Reggie and I have decided... Well, actually, when I say Reggie and I have decided, it means Reggie has told me that we're going to do the following quests today. And the first one is that I have to go see my monk trainer. And he's just behind the church over there, so we'll go do that in a second. And then, Reggie, I think you wanted to do the quests, a Bandit Raid and a Poison Devourer. And I think that's because they're both in Lakeside County, which is just out the front door here, isn't it?
Yeah, they're both quite local, and also they've both got a bit of, mob bashing in them.
Mob bashing, yeah, Reggie likes her mob bashing, that's for sure. Alright, well, look, I'm going to select my new monk trainer. Now, speaking of my monk training quest, do you have any quests left for your ranger, quest line or skills or anything? Or did we finish them up in our last episode? I can't remember.
I think we have finished all my skill quests up, yeah.
Okay, alright. Alright, didn't want to seem like I was being selfish or anything, you know. Alright, I'm going to head over to Brother Mehnlo.
I'm not saying anything to that.
No, you're not going to say anything to that. Of course you're not. To Brother Mehnlo, and for those of you who've played Guild Wars before, of course, Brother Mehnlo will be another iconic character. Come across him in lots and lots of places in the game. Here we go. I'll be glad to teach you. I know healing prayers and smiting prayers. So there we go. Bing bong boom. One of the tasks my messengers have given is collecting the rare elements in Ascalon for study here at the Abbey. And my young friend Paulus thinks he's discovered these things in the flooded areas of the Catacombs. So he's going to grant us a healing spell, and we have to meet him inside the Catacombs. Alright, so look at that. He's given me a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I know Reggie can't see my screen right now, but what you guys are looking at is a screen that will become really familiar, because what it's saying is, hey, you've been given a new skill, but you've got no free slots in your skill bar. Now, Reggie, you know the feeling, what that's like, don't you? When you have like too many skills and not enough slots. It's like panic time. Well, it is for me.
Indeed.
Oh, it's always a conundrum, especially if you're indecisive like I am. So what this screen is saying, folks, is you can click on this new skill, if you like, and in this case it's a Bane Signet, and it actually strikes foe for 30 holy damage, which is really good because it actually doesn't use any energy. So I may want to use that one, actually, if I want to swap it out with one of my...
No energy equals good skill to have.
Well, yeah, so you remember it, don't you? It's I think everyone gets the Bane Signet, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. At some point. I'm pretty sure all my characters have had one.
At some point.
Yeah. Well,
I haven't got it.
No, I'm sure you will, though.
Say what happens in the future.
Exactly. And because it's an energyless skill, it's just vital. So if we have a look on my hotbar here, guys, you'll see I've got a spell called Banish, and it means that the target foe takes 25 holy damage. I'm going to replace that with this Bane Signet because the Bane Signet does more damage. All I have to do is basically click on the Banish spell, and you can see a little pop-up appears there. I can click on the new one and say equip now. There we go, and you'll see that it's appeared in my slot. Now, Reggie, correct me if I'm wrong, but we can only do this skill arranging when we're in a central hub like this, I think. Is that right?
I believe that is correct. Whether it is throughout the entire game or, just in the second half.
Yeah, right.
We can always test it when we go outside of this town anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure if we bring up our skill screen, which of course is the K key, I'm pretty sure we're unable to equip them. So again, it's a bit of a strategy. You really have to set out into the world being prepared, knowing what you're going to be doing, and get used to this, because you're going to be mixing and matching skills all the time depending on your situation. So don't get too attached to a lot of skills like you do in other games, because seriously, you're going to be changing them up.
And you'll always find that you'll get outside into the wide world, and then you realise you have the wrong skills and you have to go back and then go back out again. I've done that a few times.
Oh, I've done that countless times. Tell me, it's like going outside without your umbrella. It's like, wow. And especially if you get in a party and you realise what the other
especially
people...
if you live in Melbourne.
Well, yeah, actually that's very true. Last week was the crappiest weather ever, and then this weekend has been beautiful. No wonder everyone's getting sick, good Lord. But you quite often have to worry about what the other people in your party are doing and what skills they have, because you really want to synergize with the rest of your group as well. But anyway, more on that much later in the game. For now, I've replaced this Bane skill with the Signet. Now I've got another skill pop up here. Heal a target ally for 37 health. And we'll see here that I've got another heal already on my bar. And it's a heal over time. So I either have to replace that heal over time with my new one, or replace another spell off my bar, one of my Mesmer ones, for example. So what I'm probably going to do is replace it with a Mesmer one, or rather replace a Mesmer one with my new healing one. Let's see, remove one Mesmer Hex. I think I'm going to get rid of that one, and we'll we'll equip that there. Now, while we're in this town, we should be able to drag these around as well. And there's my main K window, and you'll see I can just pick this up and swap it around with other ones. And I'm going to move these to suit me. So I've got a nice healing breeze there, which is a heal over time. I've got a direct heal, and then I've got my Bane Signet and a Resurrection Signet. Of course, I could get rid of that once I get a heal skill if I like. And then we've got my normal Mesmer ones as well. Alright, so now Reggie, this guy is asking me to go into the catacombs for the monk's mission and do the the one where we have to walk across the poison water. But look, we've been there recently. I say, so that we don't get bored, what about we run out the front and do the other quests first? I can wait, I think. You up with that?
Sounds like a good way to go.
Alright, so I'm going to choose Bandit Raid, which is one that you chose before. And I'm ready to rock. Let's go. And actually, I'm going to test my new healing spell. No, I can't. Oh, that's the other thing. You can't cast spells when you're in a town hub, because if you click on your skill bar, it brings up the skill bar arranger window and your attributes window. So here we are out in the open world.
Hello, kitty.
And we forgot, yes, we've got Reggie's pet. So not only does she have her bone horrors, but she also has her lovely tiger. Now let's try this new healing spell. There it is, and you saw plus 37 appear above her head.
37.
Yeah, very nice. Yikes! There's wolves! There's wolves everywhere!
There are. I should actually try and charm one of them.
That's a really good idea, actually, because of course Reggie can charm animals to
I've already got a pet.
Oh, maybe you have to put the pet away, maybe. I'm not sure.
I'll have to figure out how to do that.
I unfortunately can't help you. I have no clue. Oh, what are you doing there?
That's alright.
Oh, she's animating her bone horrors. You are like the Pied Piper of Hamelin, seriously.
I like to collect my minions.
You do. Oh, now look, already I can tell that I've organised my skills badly. I need to go back into the city and reorganise them at some point. But like Reggie said, folks,
that's the beauty of this game, you can always do that.
Exactly, don't get concerned about it. because it's something that happens all the time, and you spend a lot of time just tweaking your skills, tweaking the order of them in your skill bar, just so they're set up. Whoops, there's a warm belt, nice. They're set up exactly how you like it for the particular situation. You really do have a collection of pets there, don't you?
Only 3.
Actually, let's make sure that we can heal your little pets. Yes, we can.
Yay! I've got a skill here that I'm not overly impressed with.
Oh, and that does happen. Quite often find something that just doesn't suit your play style or doesn't match with the rest of your skills. What sort of skill is it?
It's called Ignite Arrow, and it says that it sends off, deals 4 fire damage, but it takes a long time to do that, for that skill to, I don't know what it's called, cast.
Oh, yeah.
But it just doesn't seem to do much damage, so I'm actually not fighting for the time that I'm casting the spell, but it just,
right.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much once I do cast it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I come across skills like that as well. And I quite often, one of the things I check always is that it's not meant to work with another spell as well. Sometimes they're sort of designed to be paired up with other spells, but I'm sure you've checked that. But in fact, sometimes too, you get a spell like that and it doesn't become apparent until you do get another one at some point in the future. And such is the way of the skills in Guild Wars. Who knows? Now,
that's the beauty of trial and error.
Yeah, absolutely. Now these worn belts, I'm pretty sure they're collector's items, aren't they?
They are. I believe there's a collector who will actually trade them for something a bit decent.
Decent clip. All right, so you're gonna.
Picked up.
You've got the box, so you're gonna be doing the stupid run, aren't you?
Yep. Watch me run.
Woo! All right. Look at Reggie. No, that's so classic. The most silly running animation.
I'm just going to follow my little green arrow.
In any game anyway. Yeah, now I actually don't have a green arrow on mine because I don't have a box, so I'm being guided totally by you.
So dangerous.
Yep. But so pretty out here. It's so pretty. So where do you actually have to... Oh, so it looks like we have to take it back to the little town here, is it?
I think we do.
Ashford?
Let me just bring up my map here. Oh, yep. I see where we're going.
Lovely.
Looks like we're... if you remember where Devona was standing before.
Oh, yep. Over by the mill.
I think it's around that area.
Okay. And some of you folks might remember from one of our previous episodes, this is where we had to pick up some bees. We had to pick up some honey. And poor old Reggie had to carry a hive around. Then we had to go around the corner behind that beautiful looking waterfall over there and get some Devourer eggs. So we're in the same area. And here's Devona, another iconic character from the Guild Wars.
She has an arrow above her head.
Beautiful. And there you'll see my quest updated as well when Reggie did it. So only one of you have to do it. And look at that. Handed in lots of yummy XP. And we got
XP's good.
Yeah, we like XP. Oh, that's right, I forgot we actually got a bag, a belt bag last week. I think you gave me one actually. So I'm indebted to you, which I don't like.
I did.
Anyway. Alright, so there you go.
More.
Another quest down. Are you up for... Let's do the Poison Devourer, shall we? It seems to me it's just to the east of us on our map. Although it looks like it's up in some cliffs, but hey, it's close by. You up for that?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that far.
Alright, I'm going to take a big punt and follow you again.
At least I run a little less
stupidly.
Ridiculously at the moment.
It is, you know what, you could easily complain about the running, but that's one of the things in Guild Wars that you always remember, and you always have a chuckle at, some strange reason. It's almost like they did it deliberately, so you'd never forget.
Oh, you can have a bit of a laugh.
A bit of a laugh. And once again, folks, not forgetting that wonderful key combination of C to choose the nearest enemy and then spacebar to auto attack. Nice and easy. And then, of course, using the skills as you see fit. Being careful to keep an eye on your energy.
The C spacebar almost becomes second nature while you're playing this game.
Yeah, it really does. I agree. And in fact, it's terrible.
C red pip, press C space.
Yeah, well, you know what happens is you go and play another game, and I end up trying to hit C spacebar all the time. It's hilarious. And of course, nothing happens. Well, what will happen is normally I bring up a character screen and then jump, because that's normally what those keys are in other games. But anyway, oh, it's so good to be roaming around in the world again. You know what, it's almost not enough playing this game just once a week, although having said that, it's good. I'd hate to ever get sick of it or get burnt out on it. Not that I ever have.
Well, there at least, we're not playing the game at this level, there are other levels and other expansions of the game to play.
That's a good point. And you know what, speaking of which, I heard now there's a collector down there too. We mustn't forget to go visit her. I heard a rumour, mind you, that a certain Reggie actually just got themselves an expansion. Is that right?
I did on Friday. I just happened to be wandering around and decided to check out a couple of game shops.
Yeah.
Just, because they were there. And I managed to get myself a copy of Eye of the North.
Oh, you got Eye of the North. Okay, I didn't realise it was that. That's fantastic.
I did.
Oh, congratulations. Have you installed it yet or registered it? No,
not yet. I haven't even unwrapped it.
What? But wait a minute. It's Sunday and you got it on Friday. How? Oh God, I just don't have that kind of self-discipline. I would have got it straight home and ripped it off and entered everything in.
I have a lot of things that I do on the weekends.
Yeah, fair enough. That's true. But, seriously, I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. What's that? Oh, that's your loot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it, but I've got a full inventory.
Oh.
And it doesn't actually look like it's going to be that helpful for me anyway. Yeah,
true. A grey bow. Now, from memory, this is the sort of zone where we have to go right around to get up to the top, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to this pip, but we're sort of needing to climb a mountain almost.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's not in there because... Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is in the Devourer pit.
It might be in there?
Well, looks like it on the map. It's either up the top above us or at the end of this cave. Do you want to try in the cave?
Well, we'll go into the cave first.
We'll do some cleansing.
There's mobs here.
Ah, right. Oh, I'm honestly so happy for you with Eye of the North, and of course that's the last expansion that was to come out for Guild Wars, and I presume the last expansion for Guild Wars period, because of course Guild Wars 2 is due at some point, and I'm imagining that the development team is hard at work slaving away at that. And in fact, if any of you watching haven't been...
Hope so.
So do I. I'm really looking forward to it. If any of you out there haven't been to the Guild Wars 2 website, I highly suggest you do, because the game looks like it's coming along absolutely fantastically, and they're really throwing caution to the wind in terms of the way they're designing their classes and the way the game actually works. A lot of interesting reading over there, so do go check it out if you get a chance. Just guildwars2.com, of course. Oh, and that was a loot chest, and I get a water staff.
That was.
Yeah, but guess whose inventory is full as well? Yes, mine.
Yours as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gosh, we really need bags, don't we? It's terrible. I'm going to use this earth scroll.
We do.
Earth scroll. Now, hang on. How do I use earth scrolls? Oh, I see. Earth scroll is just...
Do you put them where your shield?
Right. You did right. I forgot. I thought it was actually like something that I'd double click on and use on something, but actually it's something you wear. Silly me.
Of course. It's never what you think it is.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, now this will be interesting if, like Reggie said, there is a boss at the end of this. We touched on bosses in the last episode, and I don't need that buckler. what you will notice if there's a boss is that it will have a glow, a coloured glow about it, and basically that indicates that it is a boss. And most importantly, if you do come across a boss, you will get later in the game a signet which allows you to actually steal the skill of that boss enemy and use it for yourself, which is of course a really cool idea. And just another interesting and unique thing that Guild Wars allows you to play with in order to customize your character. And of course there are certain bosses that lots of people really want the skills of, and it's a real challenge sometimes to get them. Okay, where is our quest, by the way? Cross the river and destroy the plague devourer to get the poison stinger. Kill it.
There is a plague devourer here.
Yeah.
But it's not... Oh, look, go, poison stinger.
Oh, look at that.
No.
We've got one each.
Quest inventory full.
Oh no, gonna have to ditch something else.
What can I drop?
I know, same here. Okay, wooden buckler. Goodbye, wooden buckler. Now notice, folks, too, that because there's two of us here, it actually there's a lot of poison stingers. It actually drops enough of them for a party to pick up. So there you go. And you finally lost your starter bow, eh?
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, I know.
It's just so weak.
Yeah, it is weak. Oh, and listen to that gorgeous music going on in the background. I love the Guild Wars music, almost more than any other game, actually. So pretty, so relaxing.
You know, Sambo, this is one game that I find I don't end up turning the music down on. There's so many games I'll play for a while and I'll be like, yeah, I'm overhearing that music, but Guild Wars, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't turn it down.
Couldn't agree with you more. It's just so well done. Well, look at that. We done good. So this one is a hand in back in Ashford Abbey by the looks of things. And what else have we got? Yeah, that's it. So we could, of course, if we wanted to be lazy, we could map travel back to Ashford Abbey. It's up to you, of course, Reggie, because that does mean we lose our party temporarily. What do you want to do? Do you want to run back, or would you like to map back?
Let's map back and we can always find each other.
Yeah, let's do that. Show everyone how it works again. Just click on the little pin there of the place that you want to map to, and then literally hit travel. And it will warp you straight there. And of course you can only do that for towns and hubs that you've already been to. So you can't just go there straight away. There's Reggie. We'll invite her to the party and we're back in business.
Too easy.
Too easy indeed. Now I presume it's Brother Mehnlo. Who do we have to talk to? Brother Mehnlo it is.
Yep, Brother Mehnlo.
There we go. Lots of yummy XP, and we got an item as well. Well, I got an item, a healing Ankh. There it is, energy +3, health +10. Some really good items that we're getting there. Health 20, energy +12. I might actually swap that with the one I've got, believe it or not, because I think that's a lot better. Now, I don't know about you, Reggie, but I need a vendor, and I also have another quest here, by the way. I've got the Blessings of Balthazar. Is that available to you from Brother Mehnlo?
Blessings of Balthazar? No, I don't have that one. It's not offering me anything. It might be a monk training quest.
Could be, because actually he's giving me another skill that I have to slot onto my bar called Retribution, which is an enchantment spell. And it deals 33% of the damage back to the source. I like the sound of that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really do.
Good.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to get rid of... Because we're in such a low area, I'm going to get rid of my Resurrection Signet just for now, because hopefully we won't need it. And if we do need it, we're so close to all the shrines. I think I'm just wasting a spot. Oh my god, we've got another one. Symbol of Wrath. Okay, it's time to get rid of some more Mesmer ones. Target slow. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Whoops. Bring up my K screen. And of course I'm going to reorganize these and drag them around. Got an enchantment there. Our Bane Signet, we've got a heal. We've got a Symbol of Wrath for 5 seconds. Foes adjacent to the location in which the spell was cast take 11 holy damage each second. Oh, I like the sound of that. So we'll keep those. Alright, so looking at my quest log then, we've got Char in the Catacombs. Have you got that one?
I do, yes.
And you don't have the Blessings of Balthazar, so I'm guessing that one is a monk-only quest.
I think it might be, and I just want to check with you. Do you have unnatural growths?
No, so perhaps that's one of your necromancer ones.
I think that may even have come from a ranger person.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like there is some times where we are being sent off in opposite directions.
Does indeed. Well, maybe what we should do then, seeing as we're here, do you want to knock the catacomb ones out of the way? Now, I know, folks, we were there last week, but these are different quests, so they'll be going to different areas of the catacombs. You up for that? I'm always up for some always up for some catacomb action, and I love this statue. Actually, just a wee word of note to the viewers. I'll go back and zoom out there so you can have a look. Just pay attention to that statue and remember what it looks like now, and I'll say nothing more. But anyway, and you can see here it's a statue of Devona. We won't read through that, but she's one of the deities in the game. Alright, so looking at the quest log, Char in the Catacombs. You've got that, I think, haven't you?
I do, yes.
Alright,
and I have it highlighted, so
let's do it.
Drag you through?
Yes, please. With my new skills, very exciting.
New skills are fun. Oh, we have an ally.
We do, Paulus. Now, he is... Okay, maybe we should follow him first. He's the guy where I'm doing my monk's mission, and we have to go with him, and I have to use my healing prayers to make sure he survives. And of course, if you viewers at home remember one of the episodes we did recently where we were running through here and the water does damage, so I'm going to have to be healing everyone to make sure they don't die. Now I hope you don't mind doing this escort quest, Reggie. I know it's not what we had planned. Never mind. XP is XP,
right,
I guess.
I don't mind having a run around the catacombs at all.
Yeah, I'll still get lost. No matter how many times I run these, I just seem to constantly get lost.
I know that feeling very well. This guy actually packs quite a wallop.
I know. We don't have to hardly do anything. Alright, so you can see there, Paulus the Abbot, his health is going down, so I'm going to have to make sure that I'm keeping his heals up, and of course Reggie's as well. We don't want Reggie to die, and in fact one of the comments in, I think it was last week's Guild Wars episode, was someone giving me heaps, saying, Sambo, what are you doing? You're concentrating on everything except keeping Reggie alive. Shame on you, and indeed shame on me. That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
It is. But knowing the history of our relationship, I'm not surprised that you just, leave me to the side.
Thanks very much. Alright, let's heal your pet. Poor old pet's dying. In fact, can't keep up with it. It's running away from me. Not in range.
Oh, Hello Kitty, it is getting quite low there. We're out of the hurty water though.
We are. So let's top up everybody's health with some heals.
And yourself.
And myself.
Oh. Now he's moving away again.
Now, are you able to tell me, did I just put a enchantment called Retribution on you? Is that actually on you? Can you see in your buff?
Did. I was wondering what that was. It was quite an impressive visual cast.
Yep, well, that's good to know, because I was trying to actually remember whether it was an enchantment that just was for myself only. And by the way, folks, just constantly trying to heal everyone here, making sure they're not dying. But I'm glad to see that it can actually be put on other people as well. I'm very happy about that. And just in case you guys can't read the enchantment, what it does is that while that enchantment is maintained, whenever the person takes damage, they actually deal 33% of it back. So it's a very handy one to have on all of your teammates.
Now I love to see that he's carrying the item, so he's got the silly run.
Yeah, that's right, it's not us for once. You can Took myself a bit of a heal. Now, another thing I'd like to know is how long that enchantment lasts for. So, mine's been up for a while. Hopefully stays...
Yeah, it's still going for me as well.
Oh, good, good. Come on, silly runner.
Oh yeah, I keep on running ahead of him.
Same here. And of course, if
Carrying
we use
an item, you run slower than normal.
Yeah, you do. And of course, using the age-old trick of selecting them and hitting spacebar to auto-run just means you kind of catch up to them all the time.
Stop and start a bit.
Yeah. Alright, nearly there, I'd say. And of course, look at that Necromancer Mun. She'll have our next quest for us, which we'll do. Alright, so my quest is updated. Return to Brother Mehnlo for your reward. You know, if you don't mind, Reggie, I might just nip outside and get that quickly, because I might get some new skills. So I'm sorry if you're getting dragged,
Sure,
dragged through the
absolutely.
gate. Alright, cool.
No,
And
that's alright.
then we'll pop back in and talk to Necromancer
While I'm here,
Mun.
I might get rid of that skill that I'm not overly impressed with.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Oh, yay, XP, XP. And speaking of skills, just like Reggie said, whenever you are in a town hub, it makes sense just to quickly pop open your K window and just have a look and make sure that you haven't accidentally got any new skills that you don't know about, because trust me, that happens all the time as well. You'll notice that you'll suddenly have something in here that you didn't have before because you've picked it up as a quest reward or something like that. It's just slipped in. Always pays to check, because you might be sitting on something absolutely fantastic and you don't know about it, so it's no good. Right, now organising mine a bit better this time. Energy -5 health, yes. Bane, symbol of wrath, heal, and an enchantment. Alright, that's all good. Now, one thing I didn't do was go to the vendor. Eek! So sorry about this. I need to go there because I've got such full bags. There we go. Let's see what we can sell.
I actually nipped around to him before while you were talking to Brother Mehnlo and picked up another salvage kit.
Oh, yes. Good point, actually.
They're very handy things to have.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I've got a bunch of unidentified gear in my backpack, and that's terrible. It should never be unidentified. Should be using the salvage kits or the identification kits. So let's do that. Here's an ID kit, and I'm going to identify this ornate buckler. There you go. We've got a frost artifact. Yes, yes. What else have we got here? Anything else that's unidentified? Yes, we have. We've got a bow, a flat bow.
Ooh, a flat bow.
Yeah, now, actually, let me know. You may want it, I'm not sure. It's got piercing damage of 4 to 6 and damage plus 13% when your health is below 50%. Is that any good to you?
Feel free to sell that.
I see. I'll take that as a no then. Right, so let's make some room here. And you can see down the bottom, there's our belt pouch as well. So let's sell all of these things. Sell the tall shield, sell the flame artifact. Right now I'm not going to worry too much about salvaging, because it's just going to take up space in my backpack with mats, with crafting mats. So I'm just going to sell and get money. There we go. Flame artifact can go. You've got to be a little bit ruthless at this stage of the game, because of course there is no chest and you don't have any access to all the stuff that you've got in your chest from your other characters, and we'll talk about that much later in the game. Anyway, right, looks like I'm all sold up. It also looks like we're out of time for this episode, so we'll probably have to leave the catacombs till the next episode. How are you going, Reggie? You all sold up and all identified and salvaged?
I am. I've finalised my transactions.
Finalise the transactions. How very proper of you. Well, let's recap quickly what we did today, folks. We hopped out the front there and took it to the bandits, and then, of course, Reggie had to run very stupidly all the way back to Devona, and that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, we had to go over to the Devourers and pick up a stinger and make our way back here and go through the catacombs. So lots of fun as always, and of course lots of fun having you along, Reggie. Thank you once again for joining us in this episode.
It's always a pleasure.
There we go, nice little wave. Hang on, I've got to get used to doing this, haven't I? Let's see if I can do a bow. There we are. So I hope you enjoyed that episode, folks, and more importantly, of course, I hope you join us for our next one, where we'll either be in the catacombs or perhaps we'll be roaming out to some new area. Who knows? But until then, have a great day, take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.